The announcer is Joe McHugh.
Joe McHugh. All right.
Marzino's neck has now been injured, and what McMahon notes that the neck injury is the most prevalent injury sustained by Patera's opponents. How about that?
There you go. That's back before we worried about neck injuries. There's that ring announcer. He just won't leave. Ladies and gentlemen, the next contest is set for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. And before we go any further, I'm not fucking leaving until someone here around here is man enough to throw me out. Anybody here? Anybody at the table? Anybody on this side of the ring? How about Jose Estrada? Are you? Nah, fuck it. Stay in the ring. Okay. Jose told me to stay in the ring. And here comes Pat Patterson. Woo! Pat Patterson. Are you going to throw me out of the ring, Pat? Nope. Get out on your own. All right.
Get to stepping, Joe.
Get to stepping, Joe. And now
Jesus.
Pat Patterson, by the way, is the Intercontinental Champion and ain't got his belt with him. Oh, he's still in the ring.
He's 5 months into this inaugural IC title reign.
Mm-hmm. So he was the first one. Is this the first IC champion?
It is.
Oh, wow. This is
5 months into it. That's why he didn't bring his belt.
Uh-huh.
You don't even know what he's doing.
Well, they just named it a championship and haven't made the belt yet. You know why they haven't made the belt yet? Because Jeff Jones wasn't alive. Jeff would have had 5 of them made for him.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
Look, Pat can't even get his jacket off now. Oh. The champ's mad.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? Not kidding around here, Pat Patterson may have been one of the smartest, most brilliant minds ever in wrestling. He certainly was a very, very big part of the success of the WWE for many years. And I know that's probably been hashed out, and we probably talked about it here, but every time I see Pat, it's worth talking about. Boy, how about that, man? Estrada really went for that one. He went up in the air and chinned down on that green turnbuckle. And Pat's had a fucking enough. Now he's looking for the ring announcer to kick his ass.
Look how loose those ropes are.
Aren't they?
This is, by the way, not much of Patterson's career from this era has been uploaded to the network before this. So this is a rare treat to see Patterson basically at the height of his popularity in the WWF.
Yeah, of course, Pat and Ray Stevens were very big in California and in the San Francisco area, and very great tag team. And I mean, even here, JR sometimes will mention them. Well, that wasn't Stevens and Patterson, but that team will be good enough, or something like that.
I'm going to sneak in a couple questions for you. Jim in Buffalo, Tony, said, Tony, what do you think you were doing February 2nd, 1980?
Okay. Hang on a second. I was still in college, and I graduated from college in May of 1980. So I was probably, there's a chance I was doing some high school basketball, because as I was in college my senior year, I was also employed at a radio station part-time, and I was doing high school basketball and football on the radio. So there's my broadcasting career began in 1978. And I was in college and also did some broadcasting. So that's what I was doing back in good old Virginia. Boy, Pat Patterson pissed off here, man. Got that jaw set, as we like to say. Oh, look at that. I wonder if that rope is holding the ring up.
No, I was just analyzing. We're at top notch here at Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, that's right. Give him a rope burn.
By the way, February 2nd, 1980, I was about to celebrate my 7th month anniversary.
Oh.
Not being sober or anything, just of alive.
Just of alive, yeah. Well, you know what? That's always thrown in my face. But, here's the deal. You're going to blink, motherfucker. One day you're going to say, hey, I was in college, or I was in my 30s back then, or I was in my 40s back then, or geez, am I really 70 years old? I'm not yet, but some people house are. Okay.
I love you've seen me in person as recently as last week and still had faith that I'd make it to 70. I appreciate that,
Yeah, I
Tony.
saw you last week. I mean, I
Yeah.
yanked on your beard and everything and
Was
didn't
that your
come off.
tale? Or you're like, he might make it to 70 after all.
Yeah, you just never know, man. You never know what life brings. Have you seen this thing online where this guy is doing all these things? He wants to live forever.
Okay.
Okay. He gets up in the morning, has this routine to where he drinks this shit and goes through all this light thing and it's online and he plans to live forever. That fucker's gonna walk out of his house one day and get run over by a car. Guaranteed. Okay. Guaranteed. All right. Unless he just stays in his house, and has this
And then what are we doing? What are we living forever for if we can't do that?
that's right. Well, there's a lot to watch on Netflix.
That's true.
Yeah.
You got
Or-
to catch up on all the ad-free shows content, like and subscribe.
Exactly right. Yeah, I'm telling for all you young guys and girls out there, it's going to happen fast. That's the secret of life. The secret of life is it happens quickly. You don't realize until all of a sudden you turn around and you look at an old woman in your house and you think, "Damn, that happened quickly."
We are witnessing 7 minutes of fury here with Pat Patterson.
Mm.
Oh, Estrada's tied up in the ropes. While he's tied up, Megan Nelson wants to know, Tony, how are Dobby and Bucky?
Well, they are wonderful. Bucky is here's Dobby right here. Ding. Hey Dobby. Hey Daddy's buddy. Yes, he's doing great. He thinks he's the biggest dog in the house and he just fucks with the beagles all the time, which is hilarious. Bucky wakes up the entire neighborhood with "Brrr." I mean, and we just did we rescued Bucky. This family up near Chattanooga couldn't keep him any longer, so we rescued him there, and then we did a DNA test on him. He's 100% beagle.
Wow.
100% beagle. Yeah. So we got five. We got five dogs. That's Dobby, and then there's behind him is Kirby. So they hang out with me now. But thanks for asking. Yeah, dogs are it, man. How's Hank doing?
Hank's great. He's in there with a chew toy.
Yeah.
Again, he's a Humane Society dog. Got his DNA test.
Mm-hmm.
7 generations pit bull, mother and father side.
Wow.
How about that?
That is great. We got Dobby's back. Okay. He is Chihuahua, Poodle. He's like Cocker Spaniel. Really?
Everything.
Yeah, Pekingese, Lopsa Opso, Bichon Frise. I mean, they just a lot of fucking going on in his family.
There's a lot.
Until he got here. So
You think it was one session? Can't dogs have one session like that?
no, they can't.
That's what I've always heard.
Yeah.
You know, in the South, they'll go, well, he's got a little Chihuahua and a Chow in him. It both happened at the same time.
I would give anything if Pat Patterson just ran right at the ring announcer right now and clotheslined you in the back of the head. Just the ring announcer just comes in the ring with a poor schmuck still on his knees. He's got to go in the ring. God.
And the winner, Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion Pat Patterson. 1, 2, 3, and 707. While Patterson's got his arm up, Joe McHugh announces the particulars of the match before we see a replay of the finish. How about that?
That's great. Oh, sunset flip.
Boom, boom.